returning from Bangkok. So I arrived in Bangkok at about 11:30 p.m. last night and I had a very good sleep, but the weather is a little bit dreary. But as much as I would love to stay in, I've got a long day ahead. And if you could follow me, please. Morning again from rainy Bangkok, and I just got picked up by Maitri.
Yes.
This is the TakeMe Tour's local guide, or we can call him Ko. Ko is your nickname, right? Okay, so where are we going now?
We are going to Khlong Mayom floating market.
Yeah, it may be raining, but we'll still explore what's there to see the floating market. And later, Ko is going to teach me to make pad thai. Okay, so I'm actually in Bangkok with TakeMe Tour. They are a local tour company here in Bangkok, and the difference with them is that the guides are actual locals. They don't work as a typical tour guide unlike other tour companies. So Ko here, for example, his main job is an agricultural researcher, right? So he only does this once a week, so it's not his main job, and he actually picked me up from the bus station. It actually should be the train station, but the cab driver made a mistake. So it's more of a passion that you do this, right? It's like a hobby because it's not his actual job. So it feels nice to be taken around by an actual local. Now the good thing about the rain is that no one else is here. So we're able to get on a private boat and tour around Khlong Mayom floating market all by ourselves.
Normally she sells pad thai too, but it's not pad thai.
I'm about to eat all of this. It's multitasking at its best. Okay, so we have reached Wat Sapan Temple, and here we are, just taking a short break. And in this time, Ko has told me about the precepts or 5 things not to do in the main religion of Buddhism. And yeah, I'm just gonna ask him what those 5 things are. The 5 rules of Buddhism.
Yes, the first one is don't hurt or kill any people or the animal. The second is don't steal. The third is don't cheat on your couple or don't rape another people. And the fourth, don't lie. And the fifth is don't drink the alcohol.
Okay, thanks. So those 5 rules sound simple enough, and apparently that's for normal people, mere mortals like us. If you are a Buddhist and if you are a monk, there's 227 rules to follow, right? And Ko here, he was a monk for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks?
2 weeks,
Yeah.
and he had to follow those 227 rules for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Good on you. I could never be a monk. So I'm now in Ko's house. He has very warmly welcomed me inside his house, and his grandmother has prepared all the ingredients for us to make pad thai for lunch.
We have the onion, tofu, the pickled radish, dry shrimp, the chive, yes, and peanut, a Thai sauce,
Yum!
an egg, bean sprout, and the noodle. Yes.
So So what is the sauce made of?
It's from the
Tamarind?
Tamarind, yes. Tamarind paste and palm sugar. Palm sugar and a little bit fish sauce.
So I'm about to replicate the pad thai, or I will attempt to replicate the pad thai that Ko just made. Let's see how I go. So this is my attempt at pad thai. It smells good. I don't mean to be biased, but this is so good. I just had the most sumptuous lunch, and now I'm about to have dessert. And we have mango sticky rice. And this dessert, what is it called, Ko?
Pumpkin in the coconut milk. Yes, in Thai we call gang bot fat thong.
Okay, right. So I feel very special. There's two types of dessert that has been prepared for me. So this dessert is quite hot actually. So it's pumpkin and coconut milk, I think. Yeah, and I'm so excited about this. It's a staple Thai dessert, but believe it or not, I've never had it before. So Ko's grandma just arrived, and that's her. So she made the pad thai sauce, and she prepared all the pad thai ingredients, and actually that was her recipe that we had. So thank you so much. The main difference in having a TakeMe Tour is that I actually spent half a day with a local and his family. So I just had the most wonderful lunch. It's the best Thai lunch that I've ever had. Much better than any Thai restaurant that I've ever been to. And the amazing thing is that we made the lunch from scratch, and it felt nice to have had lunch with a Thai family. And this is probably the most untouristy thing that you can do in Bangkok. Morning again from Bangkok. It is 7:30 in the morning, and I am off again to a day of exploration. And I am with the local expert here, Tan. Hey.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah. So he and I are going to drive outside of Bangkok. It's 80 kilometers away, right?
Yes.
So it's about an hour and 15 minutes. So we're going to a place called Samusongkran. Samusongkran. Yeah, and Tan just told me that the specialty of this place is mackerel and coconuts. I can't think of a better combination. I love seafood, love coconuts. And we're also going to a railway market. I've never been there before, so I'm really looking forward to checking it out. So here I am in the middle of it all. I'm already in the railway market. You can see the train is right behind me. It's going to leave in a few minutes, and it's quite chaotic in here. And I'm actually standing on the rail tracks itself. And it's back to business. We just stopped by for a break because it's been a really hot day. and I'm in a coconut stall. If you haven't tried Thai coconut yet, I suggest you have it. It's the best. So we are now in Taka floating market. It's one of the smallest floating markets here in Bangkok. And apparently it's karaoke hour. So we're in Taka floating market.
Yeah, so it's a Taka market. It's a real local floating market because no souvenir, no crush, no snack for take a photo or no anymore. So as you see, everything is a local vendor that come for sale here. It's open on the weekend only, but now you are really good luck because now it's a public holiday and you
We're
come
lucky.
to this day.
We're lucky.
Yeah.
It is a public holiday today, and this is a local market, and there's almost no one around. So we just stopped by for a fish cake. So this is like a fish cake with curry, right?
With sugar cane.
So it's in a sugar cane stick. And it's like a fish cake.
Very good.
That is curry. So apparently it's spicy, but let me try. No, it's not that spicy.
Yeah, not too much.
So we got it from this guy here. So Tan and I just got ourselves a very cool drink, and he's going to explain what it is.
In Thai language, we call nam tan sot. Yeah, but actually it's water from the coconut flower. It's not from the coconut water. It's not a coconut water. So this then we cut the coconut flower and have a water drop. Yeah, and then we boil it for 15 minutes just for sterilize.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now we can drink.
There's an ant swimming in my drink. That's all good. But I know it's all natural. So we've hopped on a boat, and unlike the other floating market, this is actually not a motorized boat. I've got to paddle. So I'm just vlogging, and in a bit I'll help the guy at the back. Alright, so we are cruising down the Taka. This is the Taka Canal?
Yes,
is that right?
Canal.
Yeah. It's really very peaceful, and the boats are not motorized, so it's quite serene.
Fresh air.
Yes, this is what's behind me. Check it out, we're about to pass through this really low bridge, and we have to kind of scoot over. So I'm scooting as we pass underneath this bridge. Made it! Okay, so it's lunchtime and we're still at Khlong area, and we're having lunch at a local restaurant. I'll show you what I'm about to eat. So we've got dried fried mackerel, and this is Thai omelette, and this is mackerel soup.
This tom tom ratu is sour and sweet. This is khai tiao shat clam. This is patu den.
So this mackerel is actually very sweet, very crispy, so you can eat everything including the bones. Alright, so I just had lunch and I just wanted to tell you about this place. It's quite one of a kind. It's both by the roadside, you can see the cars, and also by the creek where I just saw a monitor lizard idly swimming above. It was very cute. And even the food that they serve is quite specialized because this place, Khlong, it specializes in mackerel, and I had two kinds of mackerel. So I actually like the dry mackerel. The mackerel soup, the mackerel itself is okay, but the soup I just found it a bit too strong for my liking. It was very gingery, and if I was coming down with a flu or a cold, it's something that I would have because I know it's going to clear my sinuses. And the omelette was great. And also, I have not seen a single tourist in this place, and everything and everyone is a local, which is really cool if you're looking for unique, authentic experience in Thailand. I wouldn't even say Bangkok because we're already outside of Bangkok. We're 2 hours away from Bangkok.
Play a magic trick with their children. They mix several natural liquids together to make the drink change color. Let me show you. So this one is lemongrass iced tea, and the butterfly pea flower juice.
Wow.
Now you see the color is blue, right?
Yeah.
And lemon juice. And now when I stir, as you will see the change color is a magical drink.
That's really cool.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Hi, so I just wanted to give you a room tour where I'm staying. I am staying at the Sofitel in Bangkok, and this is their earth element room. This is the bathroom, and this is the shower area. The toilets in here. And the sink. It's got a hers vanity drawer, his vanity drawer. That is the best part of this bathroom, or in this room for that matter. And then this is the bedroom area. Okay, they say it's an earth element theme, but I am loving the celestial blue. Here's the TV. And this overlooks park. I'm on the 24th level, by the way. Just giving you another view of the room from the window. There you go. So I'm just by the poolside of the Sofitel in Bangkok, and I just wanted to show you their pool. It's overlooking the city. Hi, so I'm at Thai restaurant here at Marriott Surabom, and they specialize in Thai food. And when I say Thai food, it's the kind of food that Thais have every day, so they describe it as Thai comfort food. And I'm so excited for dinner because look at what they have. This is a seafood station, and so you choose your type of seafood. So they've got clams, 2 types of prawns. I just found out, by the way, that river prawns have big heads, and my favorite, the tiger prawn, and also they've got oysters and blue crabs. And then what happens next is you put your seafood in this small bucket, and it's color coded. So these yellow baskets, yellow and green, are for yellow curry sauce. And if you want them just stir fried with garlic sauce, you put them in the orange bucket. And just like magic, our seafood has come. It's already been cooked, and I will show you what we have. And this is yellow curry.
Yellow curry.
Yeah.
Okay, this is yellow curry, and this is mixed seafood with stir fry and garlic. And this one is actually the it's called Gan Kua by Chaptu. It's like the southern part of, like, from the southern part of Thailand, with like actually this is the vegetable called by Chaptu. This one is the typical Thai seafood sauce, where like all Thai people love it. Very spicy and sour and a bit of like sweet. But this one is Praya Kitchen special sauce. I would say adapt from the seafood, but put a little bit of like sweet and some nuts in as well to make it more chilled. Normally it's best with grilled seafood.
And surprise, surprise, what do we have here? Grilled seafood.
It's Gan Kua by Chaptu.
And that's the name of the curry.
That's the name of the curry.
Okay.
And if you put seafood, it is like Gan Kua seafood by Chaptu.
Okay. Okay, it is very, very spicy, but it's that kind of spicy where even if you can't take spicy, you'd still want to have a go at it because it's actually very, very flavorful. So I'm now at the rooftop bar of the Marriott Khlong, and one thing I noticed is that hotels in Bangkok really take their rooftop bars quite seriously. So this is such a pretty rooftop bar. It has a bit of a Chinese and Oriental theme to it, but also if you do happen to be in Bangkok for New Year's Eve, I think this is the perfect spot to be. So I may not be here in Bangkok for New Year's Eve, but I've got the next best thing. We are having drinks at the rooftop bar. Cheers!